Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from AnthonyMorganti.com. This is episode 127 of Lightroom Quick Tips. In episode 126, I showed you guys how to capture a still from a video, edit that still, and then export that image from Lightroom. Now, in that video, I mentioned that when you import a video into Lightroom and you go to the Develop module, you'll come up with this: video is not supported in Develop. And I mentioned that in the next Lightroom's Quick Tip video, I will show you how to kind of get around this. So what we're going to do is we have that same video in Lightroom. And if you're wondering how to import a video into Lightroom, watch episode 126. I demonstrate how to import the video into Lightroom. And a little hint, it's just like the same way you'd import an image into Lightroom. And when you have that image imported into Lightroom, now you're ready to do this process where you could actually edit the video. Now, what you need to do is create a still from the video first, just like we did in episode 126. So we'll just go to somewhere in this, where I think would be a decent still. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. Let's say right there. So I'm going to make a still from this frame of the video. So like we did in episode 126, we're just going to click on this little icon here, and we're going to go to Capture Frame. Now we have a JPEG sitting here down in the film strip of that frame from the video. Now we could go over to the Develop module, and we're going to process this as though it was a standalone image. And I'm just going to quickly make it very obvious that I'm doing processing to it. I'm going to make it black and white. I'm going to add some contrast. I'll mess around with highlights a little, shadows a little. Whites, blacks, so add some clarity. Maybe we'll go down to the tone curve even, and we'll add some tone curve. So just some quick processing so it's very obvious that I processed this JPEG when compared to the video. When we go back over to the Library module, you could see that that's in color, and this is obviously in black and white. So once you processed your still, all you need to do now is copy the processing from this still to the video. So we click on the still image that we just processed, and then we're going to hold the Command or Control key in and click on the video itself. It's Command if you have a Mac, Control if you have a PC. Then go over here to the right-hand panel at the bottom. You see that Sync button? Click on that, and you'll see we have our Synchronize Settings. And you'll see that there's a lot of them that are grayed out because they're not applicable to a video. I'm going to keep all of the ones that I can possibly copy, all these settings that I can possibly copy, checked. So I'm going to, tone curve, white clipping, all this stuff, I'm going to leave checked and copy that over to the video. So I'm just going to click Synchronize. And now, when we click on our video and we go, now it still won't display in the Develop module, but we go to Library module, you'll see that our video is now processed black and white, just like we did with that still image. Now we could export the video. Now to do that, we're just going to export it as we normally would an image. There's just one little thing you have to take care of in the Export module. So if you didn't see that, if you're not familiar with Lightroom, to export an image, go up to File and down to Export. You could also hit Shift-Command-E if you have a Mac, or Shift-Control-E if you have a PC. And we're going to give this a name. This is my son's band, Kill the Clock. So I'm just going to call it KTC1. And then this part here where it says Video, make sure that you have this little checkbox checked to include video files. And we're just exporting the video. I do not have the still image selected, so we're just doing that anyway. Now we want the video format, and we could do the original and edited video, a DPX or H.264. 99 times out of 100 you're going to want H.264. That will work on all machines and check, so in all different players like QuickTime or Windows Media Player and stuff like that. So you'd want H.264 264 probably as your choice. We're going to have quality as max in this case. And so we gave it a name, and I'm going to export it to the desktop. And I do not want to send it to Adobe Photoshop when I'm done, so I'm going to have that as do nothing. We could remove metadata if you want. Anything that isn't grayed out, obviously, is something that you could alter or modify for this specific video. So I'm going to send it to the desktop, and I'm just going to click export, and you could see that this shows our status on the export. So it's going to take a little while. Even though it's not a super long video, it's only a couple minutes long. I didn't record the entire song. I just recorded part of the song. But it's still going to take a little while because it has to render the video. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'll come back when this is done. And we could look at our export, and I'll show you that it is processed. Okay, we're back, and you could see that our status bar is just about done. And we got that ding noise, which is telling us that our video is done. And I exported it to the desktop. It's right here. So I'll just double click on it, and we'll open up in the QuickTime Player. And you could see it's our processed video. And that's how you would process a video in Lightroom. Again, just to rehash those steps, we're just going to go to our video, and we're going to capture a frame from the video. Then we're going to click on that frame, go to the Develop module, and process that frame as though it was a standalone image, which it is. Then we're going to copy those settings to our video, and then you could export the video and have a perfectly processed video. That's it for episode 127. Thank you, everyone that watches my videos. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you guys soon.